Hey guys, recently there's been a lot of excitement about Footstool out of shield following the release of the double shield tech from Sebrick a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, DSC has a lot of issues when it comes to Footstooling out of shield, and if you want to know more about what those issues are, I've provided a second video in the replies. But luckily there's a much simpler method that it seems like not a lot of people know about that solves all these issues. When a move hits your shield that you want to footstool, simply let go of the shield button, then short hop like you normally would in the direction of your opponent. This works because when your shield gets hit, you experience shield stun, which varies between moves. During the shield stun, you're buffering a shield drop, and then immediately canceling that with a buffered jump. This will give us full drift, buffered short hops out of shield in any direction, every time. All we need to do from here to get the footstool is time a second jump when we're directly over our opponent. Since you're letting go of shield before you input a direction or another button, you completely eliminate the risk of rolling or spot dodging. In this clip, I'm mashing a direction every single frame after letting go of shield, and you can see no roll is buffered. As you might have guessed, this also means you can get full drift, short hops, and full hops out of shield, even when your shield doesn't get hit. Using this exact same method of just releasing shield and then jumping normally in a direction, you'll buffer 11 frames of shield drop, and then cancel those frames, resulting in a full drift, aerial, or jump out of shield. Here's a couple of useful things to keep in mind when going for footstools using this tech or in general. If your opponent lands directly on top of you and you're going for the fastest possible footstool at frame 4, the direction you jump in actually doesn't matter, as you'll transition from jump squat directly to footstool. It's also extremely important to pay attention to the distance of your opponent when you want to go for a footstool, as you'll often want to delay your footstool by a few frames to get more distance out of your jump before actually performing the footstool. This can make punishing characters that like to space their aerials on shields, like swordies, a lot more consistent. The more unsafe the move, the more frames you can be in jump before actually needing to jump again to perform the footstool. Moves with multi-hits such as Mithra Nair or Pikachu's back air have a lot less shield stun, which makes the timing required to buffer the jump a lot more strict. So try to play around footstooling off of the landing hitbox, or just be very careful when footstooling if they land early. Anyways, I hope you guys found this useful, and I'll be answering any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.